Things just keep getting stranger in Japan. And yes, that is two dinosaurs on my hotel reception behind me. Make sure you stick around. Konnichiwa. Welcome back to Black and White Banter, ladies and gentlemen, and it is finally here. We have landed, we have had a bit of a sleep, we have landed off a flight in Osaka. Yeah, that's the first stop on this trip. We're not getting straight to Tokyo, that's when the football madness starts. And firstly, I'm just going to say, I am absolutely sweating my bollocks off. I am sweating from places I did not know you could sweat from. I'm soaking, my shorts are soaking, my t-shirt's soaking, my eyebrows are soaking, the crevices in my arms are soaking. But look at that view behind me. Joe Linton has pretty much had a temple and a shrine built around him. I didn't even know that existed. All I see is big joy when I look at that behind us. But what a place to start this vlog. What a place to start this trip. Oh my God. It could be too hot. It could be too hot.
I'm hot.
It is well hot.
Might be too hot.
Might be.
So we're finding our bearings. We don't really know. We've had a couple of bits of food, a couple of beers. We've tried some really unusual street food. The world is our oyster. And all we are hearing is amazing things about the nightlife in Osaka. It just looks absolutely class. And that's what we keep getting told, but these temperatures are making life very difficult. So we're doing a bit of the sightseeing stuff today, a bit of the food trying. We can't check into our room yet. We've got something very unusual because I'm in charge of the rooms. So I'm probably going to be the one who gets the brunt of stick for it being another farce. But it's traditional Japanese accommodation, so that'll be interesting later on. But let's get amongst it. Let's sample as many beers as possible, as many drinks as possible, as many foods as possible, and see as much touristy stuff, like the shrine behind me that I'll probably take a photo of that I'll never use again. I've actually taken that photo. And yes, I understand that I look like an absolute knob in this hat. Eddie Howe's Mags in Japan starts now, and we've arrived. Bring it on. Right, so we've had a long day, sweaty day around Osaka. A couple of beers, a couple of the sites ticked off, and we finally got back to the room. And as I've said on a previous video, I've been responsible for booking all the accommodation so far, and I've went for a traditional Japanese stay-over room. It's called a Rokyan. So I thought, yeah, let's dive in. There was only 3 on Booking.com. We've arrived. It's absolutely shite. So I'm going to say it's sweaty as hell. So this is our overnight stay in Osaka, starting the trip off in some glamorous style. So this is our bedroom. We've got a table in the middle of the floor with a couple of pillows. We've got Steenie, open the cupboard. He's delighted with me for this.
Get one job.
We've got to make our own beds. It's an absolute sweatbox, and we've got this weird little romantic dining area in the window, and the floor is like what you'd have a wrestling match on. So I could give Steenie the people's elbow on this. And then the bathroom, it's absolutely boiling. The bathroom is absolutely tiny. This is the little toilet, absolutely tiny, and another terrible shower. So we're keeping the theme here of really pokey showers with no window. Oh my God. When in Japan, do things authentically, but what they don't tell you is that you'll be lying on the floor and you'll be sweating buckets for the whole time you're in the room. Right, we have had a shit, a shower and a shave, and we are out for the first night in Osaka. But first, before we get into the nightlife, let's talk about some interesting facts about Osaka. Osaka, not only is it absolutely hot as shit, it is the second largest city in Japan. It's got about 20 million people, which is more than London, more than Los Angeles, I think. Well, quite a lot larger than Newcastle. Osaka used to be the capital of Japan, so this was once the place everybody went. And to be honest, so far, I'm pretty impressed. There hasn't been much to do in the daytime. And also, Osaka is the food capital. We've already found that out. We've had some squid balls? Squid dumplings. We've had some squid dumplings. I've just had some more squid. So it's all about the squid today. And what did you have? Snails. Sea snails. Steenie's had some sea snails. And alcohol, this isn't a fact about Osaka, it's very cheap, which is a good start to our night. We just got a bottle of spirit, like shots, that we thought was just a shot. It was a mini bottle, we got 8 shots out of it. Shoshu, it was called. It was about 25%. It wasn't the nicest. What's the plan of tonight's theme, What's the plan of attack?
Sure, get pissed up somewhere.
Yeah. Get absolutely Willy Wonka wankered. And I've already had 3 pints and about 4 shots with our food, so let's see where Osaka takes us, but so far so good. It is absolutely sweaty as balls. So I've had to wear jeans because apparently shorts are frowned upon when you're out and about on the lash. Ugh, my legs feel like puddles, walking puddles. But away at Eddie Howe's Osaka Mags. So this place that we're in, just on the strip, just beer, cocktails, and what I've gone for is a red eye. Now, a red eye isn't quite what you'd think it is. Yes, you heard me correctly. Tomato juice and lager. That does not sound like something you could ever pay me to drink, but it's on the menu.
Nice.
I'm gonna give it a go. So it tastes like lager, as if someone's just put tomato ketchup in it. That's never going to come to the UK. We get pink eye in the UK, we never get red eye. We've all arrived in Japan. Anthony,
Gordon,
rolling down the wing.
Gordon,
Makes the Geordie sing.
Gordon.
We're all going to Japan.
3 hours later.
Go away. Running down the lake. Go away. Makes the Geordie sing. Go away. We're all going to Japan. Gordon, running down the lake. Makes the Geordie sing. We're all going to Japan.
Next morning.
So weird. What the actual hell?
What is happening in here?
Right, we've had enough of dinosaurs, we've had enough of Osaka and that rapturous reception we got on entry to the hotel for check-in. See what I did there? Little bit rough from that big night out, but we've seen a little bit of Osaka. It doesn't have too much to offer. It's mainly a place, as far as I know, for nightlife, for food. So we're going to head on a train, as you can see. Absolutely sweating balls out. I mean, I'm really struggling with the heat. Like, really. Like, all jokes aside, I'm struggling to sleep. I'm struggling to function. It is ridiculous. It's not just the 35, 36, 37 degrees British man who's used to 18 degrees on a really good day in England. It's the humidity as well. So we're going to go to, we're going to hop on a train now to Kyoto. Next stop, Kyoto. Right, as random as it sounds, we've heard repeatedly, I've heard online, that these pre-packaged egg sarnies in Japan are absolutely class. It doesn't look very much at all, but we're going to get one and give it a go. It just looks like a very generic egg mayonnaise, but everyone says on TikTok, everywhere I look, social media, it says it's class. Probably be fat like a troop label. We're going to give it a go. When in Rome. Any thoughts? Decent. Nice.
It's nice, yeah. Doesn't taste very eggy.
What's it taste?
Oh, you sure it's an egg? Tastes of fruit.
It's nothing special. It is nice, like almost like egg and tomato salad, like my nana used to make. But there's no crusts on the bread though. But nah, it's all right. Would have it again, but wouldn't come all the way to Japan for it, like I saw on TikTok. Right, we are currently walking through. We had Fushimi Inari Shrine, and we are walking through the Tendon. I'm definitely getting this. I'm trying to remember as much of this before I recorded this. So all of these orange gates that you're seeing behind us here, thousands upon thousands, these lead you all the way to the top of the hill. These have all been donated individually, one by one, which is just mad. I mean, yes, of course, we're sweating absolute buckets. Like my top right now, I may as well have showered, gone in the shower with my clothes on before I left the hotel. That's what it feels like. But this is absolutely mad. It would help if we weren't as sweaty as we are, but just thousands upon thousands of orange gates that lead you all the way to the top of a mountain. Not quite something you'd find in Newcastle. Not quite. A little bit different, to say the least, which is exactly why these trips are quite fun. This is sightseeing random thing number one, slowly being ticked off. Right, we've ticked off the temples, we've done that, bit of touristy stuff. We had another train station now, and it's time to go to Nara. Just felt right to say it that way.
1 hour later.
Deary me. Yeah, I'm back with another pun. We've just landed in Nara Park, just a little bit away from Kyoto. We had to get another train, yet another sweaty train for 40 minutes. But the reason we've come is to get amongst the deers. So where we are now is just absolutely nuts. So the deers roam free. Yeah, they bout here as well, which I'll get onto in a second. Newcastle going to win the league this season? Yeah? No? Apparently not. You buy cookies at the shops and they just absolutely ransack you. They chase you, they stick their antlers in your pockets, they pull at your clothes, and there's like kids, there's women, there's men buying the biscuits that absolutely crap themselves. Honestly, this trip just gets weirder. If it wasn't dinosaurs greeting us at hotel check-in, we're now surrounded by a load of deers waiting patiently outside the shop for someone to go in and get them some food, like kids waiting outside of an off-licence. Absolutely mental. It's just at the bottom of a mountain, and to be honest, they haven't got a bad life. Just all day getting fed cookies. Surprised they aren't 50 clem. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. And I'm a little bit like, I think I've got shitty knickers, to be totally honest with you, because they chase the hell out of you. Absolutely class though. Brilliant. Japan, you do not cease to amaze me so far. Come on. Oh. Right, sit down. I'll tell you. Whoa!
You haven't got enough?
I can't avoid them. They're fighting each other. Jesus. Right, let's just talk about this first. Don't even smell that good. Sit down. Right. Newcastle going to win the league. Yeah, oh God. You calm down, you. Chill. Here. Fight amongst yourselves. Win the league this season. Yeah. Alexander Isak Golden Boot. Yeah, we're going to win a cup. Going to win a cup. Yeah, there you go. Good answers. Right, and just like that, our time in Osaka and Kyoto is almost over. I'm going to go and get to bed because tomorrow the football stuff finally begins. We've been hunted down by deers. We've slept on the most weird floors in the most weird rooms. We've been absolutely mortal on the streets of Osaka. And there's still 6 days left of these shenanigans and Tokyo to come to, and I cannot wait to see what Tokyo's got to offer. Thanks for following the journey with us so far. Do us a little favour, drop that little, I don't know how you say likey loo in Japanese, like kala la kola luko. Just totally made that up. Drop us a little follow, it goes a long way, and I'll see you next time. I think everyone's already over there meeting Shoulder Army Obio, so I'm going to be arriving on match day for Eddie Howe's Mags taking on Japan. Don't know what, this is where I could really use the good night for Japanese. Let's just turn the lights out. This is what people finish videos, isn't it? Good night.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.